or the 40, run with the 22, and that's what I ended up doing. But so many guys put those on and don't tune anything up or use the equalizer, and it's just like Charlie Brown's teacher, you know?
Yeah, okay. Well, this is 781. What was the other one you got? What's the one you got?
I have the PR22, the last one he made. He innovated this one. He was kind of proud of it. He just died last Wednesday, you know, and I was able to talk to him a little while ago before he did pass away, and was helpful as usual. And this is the one he developed. It's got a good offside, so I'm talking 90 degrees off, and you probably can't tell the difference, but it also has great right in the front there. Good front-to-back rejection, and it has a good peak up in the highs. And it's a fraction of the price of the 781 and the 40, but yeah, those things tend to run so much bass, even this one, and even the HC6 is pretty bassy. You have to really crank it down a bit to get that out. It's a broadband, but everybody runs way too much bass with them, and they don't get the highs peaked up in there. So, you know, you really got to crank that mid-range and the high up in that equalizer.
Yeah, how do you guys, what do you think of this right here?
I don't know. You have to try it again.
WA6 Delta Tango Victor.
That's a familiar call. I'm seeing some good peaks across the band. I don't know, it's coming through you a little bit down in the noise, but certainly readable.
Yeah, I'm running 100 watts. And it's a Neumann EM 184, 183. And do a microphone. And I was just working on this sound earlier today, and it seemed to have, on this band, it seemed to be picking up like at the end of the, I'm using Vox, because the switch is busted on the transmit switch. I want to take the front panel apart to fix it. Over.
Hey, what do you think, Kevin?
Nice, that's fine here. Name here is Kevin, just south of Nashville. KC2ETG is the call there. What's your call, over?
WA6 Delta Tango Victor.
All right, WA6 Delta Tango Victor. Well, the name here is Kevin. I'm located just south of Nashville. Calls Kilo Charlie 2, Echo Tango Golf, and running a 781 Heil here. You sound fine here to me. I mean, we're too critical on it, but you sound fine.
Thanks. Yeah, this is annoying. It's just too high. I use this. I've been down to Nashville a few times playing there and going up north to Cotton Town and playing there. And actually, Eddie Baker, who was my mentor, he was filming the road somewhere. Anyway, WA6DTV.
All right, very good. How you got him there, Doug, over?
Say again?
Yeah, how well does he sound to you, over?
Sounds pretty good, you know, for the signal strength. He's punching right through, and I got a good balance on him, so yeah, I would say that's good. He doesn't have way too much bass in there.
Yeah. Yeah, he sounds fine here, and
That's good. Yeah, I just brought it up to 40 meters days ago and didn't really have time to use it. So here I am. I'm having a problem with this plug on the back of the Pro 3 that goes to the speaker. External speaker. It just, it's like a headphone mic, you know? Like a transistor radio headphone mic. It should have been more than that, but anyway, I've been using this radio for a while. My other radio is a Flying 600 series. But really, I haven't used that since I got the Pro 3.
We were just talking about the Swan last night, so yeah, those are fun to hear.
That's pretty good for driving the L4B. Anyway, name is Jim. I'm in the Santa Cruz Mountains, west of Palo Alto, west of the Silicon Valley. And I'm a fiddle player. So.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you get much west of Palo Alto without going into the ocean over there.
Right. Well, that's true. I'm up in the Santa Cruz Mountains, what separates the ocean from the valley there. Palo Alto. I've always lived this place when I was working at Stanford on the accelerator.
Ah, yeah, so you're just east of Half Moon Bay and all that, right?
Yes. Right.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been down that road, but yep, I do know that area.
Oh yeah, do you work out here?
I used to fly out there a bit.
Oh yeah, fly out the airport.
Well, mainly Monterey, and if you had to go over there to Salina or somewhere, but San Francisco, all the others around there. But I had a friend who lived out in, it was East Bay, San Leandro. Years ago, I'd go out to visit her time to time and run over to the city. I had another friend lived in the city there, so spent a bit of time out there and did drive around. And my friend from college there had a place out in Santa Cruz. They had a place right off the beach, and her uncle had a big stretch of beach land there. So they had no family house out there, so we'd go over there sometimes.
Yep. Pretty nice out here. I've been here since like 35 years.
Oh, wow, that was probably before you even got there. That was almost 40 years ago now they count the years away. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Seemed like yesterday, you know?
Oh, yeah, I hear you. Goes by quick.
And it gets faster and faster every day.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, especially seems like you're constantly cleaning catfishes.
Well, anyways, Doug and Jim out there, I'm going to say 7-3 and call it a night. Nice to meet you guys, and thanks for the contacts, and we'll call it a night there, 7-3.
Oh, you're not bailing, are you?
Well, I can hang around for a few more minutes.
Yeah, don't run off.
Yeah, it's getting past my bedtime.
Yeah, well, let's go into work tomorrow, so I'm up late tonight. Don't know if I run into old CJ from Atlanta or not tonight. He may not be up. He was up pretty late last night, so maybe not. Anyway, you might have run into him too. You know, he's got a microphone that he runs on that FTDX10 that he's got, and it's an RA27. Let me tell you, that thing just sounds wonderful. I probably haven't found anything that sounds better overall than that RA27.
Oh, really? On the DX10?
Yeah, it's really nice. It just has a nice rounded sound. Now we can tweak other microphones. He's got a Sennheiser and SM5B, and boy, that thing, he's talking a foot away on it. You know, it's like the old studio mic there, and it's great too, but just something about that RA27 always rounds his voice out so well.
That's a 27 is a 20, right, with the clean?
It's the updated with the stronger magnet, so it has higher output.
I use RA20s in the studio for drums sometimes, kick drums.
Yeah, and they made one with a neodymium magnet, so it's got higher output, so they called it the 27.
Okay. I don't own one, but it's a dynamic one.
Yeah, and it has such a nice sound, and we've tried several different microphones on that thing, and I'll tell you what, that one just still rounds out so nicely.
Does he have a preamp on that?
No, negative, don't need it.
Oh, you straight into it?
Yeah, and even the SMB5, that one has no preamp. That's a lower output mic, so he just cranked the gain up a bit, and he's still talking it from a foot away.
Yeah, I think that new SM7 has a preamp built into it, don't it?
Which one?
The SMB5, the one you're talking about, the SM7, the new SM7?
This was the older one, I think, that he had.
Oh, hell, I had an SM7. You had to run a preamp. You had a lot of gain for that thing.
Yeah, and it was the SM5B or whatever it is. That one, yeah, that I may have it backwards on the letters and the numbers. But yeah, you were running it the other night. It was just the old straight microphone with no preamp.
I like using a preamp. You can soften the sound up, warm it up. If I overdrive in the preamp, it will only tube preamp.
Yeah, the SM7 requires a lot of gain. You know, the original one. They have a new one out that has a preamp, I think, built into it.
Well, he had plenty of gain. He cranked the gain up somewhere around 50 to 60. And he was talking it from a foot away, and it was working great.
Well, okay, for the record, I'm talking right now from a foot away.
Yeah, I can hear the room now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you must have a lot of mic gain on it.
Well, I just got with the mic.
Right, but speaking far away, you must have a lot of gain.
Yeah. I like sitting back in my oak chair here,
Well, I'm pretty close talking in the microphone here, the 781.
Yeah, you sound to have a warm sound.
Oh, I got a deep voice anyways, but
I'm kind of curious, what settings did you end up with on that?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking to Kevin out there with that 781.
in the radio, you think?
Yeah, on the parametric settings, what did you end up with on that?
I'll have to grab the paperwork on it where I got it there, but don't know off the moment here.
Yeah, you can just go to function and operation settings and then retransmit audio. And I presume you're running a little processor?
No processor.
Okay, then just give me the parametric settings, the first 9 settings that you have.
Yeah, where is it again? Function and what?
Okay, the function key on the bottom right of the screen. Function key to get to the menu. And then it's operation settings. And then it will be transmit audio, and you'll have to scroll down a little bit.
What radio is that?
FTDX, he's got the 101. He's got the D version.
I see.
Let's see, parametric EQ 02, frequency is 700 hertz. EQ to level is -5. OT bandwidth is a 2. Hang on a minute, I'm way at the bottom of the level here. Hang on a minute, you probably need more from the top.
Yeah, where it starts up there, EQ 1, 2, and 3, just since you have no processor, it's the parametric, not the P parametric.
Okay, yeah, I think they're the same for the parametric that I got on here, but EQ 1 at 200 hertz is -3, and bandwidth is a 1. Then I got 700 at -5 for the level. Scroll down here a little bit. And the bandwidth EQ E2 is a 2. And then I go to E03 frequency 3200 hertz. And the level's a 10, and the bandwidth is a 1. And then 200 hertz is a -3, and bandwidth a 1.
Okay, so those are, okay, you went into the P parametric then. You only have 9 settings for no processor, and then 9 settings with the processor. And the first one you said was 200 minus 3 and 1, correct?
200 minus 3 and 1, yep.
Yeah, that's where I usually start people off with them, but the mid-range is what's weird. Oh, wow, okay, you got 700 minus 5 and 1 or 2, right?
Yeah, minus 2, right? Yeah, minus 5 and a 2.
Oh, weird. Okay. I'm wondering why I'm getting such a peak there in your mid-range. Interesting. Normally, you would crank that to 1310 and 1 and to bring out your mid-range. And you've got a real high one up there at 3200. I'm just curious, would you mind changing that mid-range up to 1310 and 1?
I really don't want to get in here and mess around with it. I really don't. Not this hour.
It does. You got a lot of the bass in there. That 700 is taking out your mid-range, and then the 3200 is pushing it up. But anyway, yeah. Normally, what I'll have people do is go in and run 1310 and 1, 2510 and 1, because those are the two important frequencies for the mid-range that will really bring your intelligibility up, and then helps with the sibilance and everything. But I haven't heard anyone running 3200. But yeah, you're rounded out and it's broad. But wow, interesting. Never heard anyone run 700 and minus 5 like that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a setting I got from a guy I talked with on the radio. He had one and ran those settings, and been doing pretty well with it. Everybody compliments on the audio here, so. At this late hour, I really don't want to get into that, messing around on that radio too much.
And the one frequency you want to avoid is 900 hertz, and I think that's what it's kind of doing with that 700 minus 5. But if you push it up, you might experiment with it sometime and try 1310 and 1 and 2510 and 1 for the other two frequencies, and you might be surprised. You might actually like it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's where most of these microphones tend to come out, and the really important frequencies are the 1300 to 1500, and the 2500 is really important.
Yeah, this is pretty high.
What's that?
That's pretty high up there. I think it's good that you took out the 200. That makes things nice.
Yeah, that takes the muddiness out because they really have a lot of bass in those microphones. And I'll actually run minus 6, and the C6 requires about minus 15 to 17 decibels down to get it out. But I think I'm running minus 6 right now at 200 on this PR22.
Yeah, it sounds fine. It's not as warm as the other station, though.
Yeah, he's warmer. That 781 tends to go warmer with the bass. But I don't know if you're running. What kind of amp are you running there? I forgot. You're running a solid state, right?
Yeah, it's a solid state 1306 Ameritron.
Yeah, if you have a cube amp and you take the bass out, you'll find your grid current goes down tremendously.
Oh, really? Well, I haven't run my AL1200. I got an AL1200 here, but I haven't run it in a while.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference, really, really big, because you're burning up all your energy down at the low end, and it's not getting up to the highs where you can be heard. So I've taken people out of the noise that couldn't be heard and gotten them up where you could hear them 3 times better now, and they come up out of the noise even though they have the same signal strength.
Yeah, 1200's got a lot of good grid dissipation on it. I think it's like got 50 watts of grid dissipation. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I actually had one station there, the guy who's running that RA27, when I actually tuned his mic up there for him, he actually had a huge decrease in the grid current because he was so bassy before, and it just really puts the energy where it needs to be. But you got some good peaks up in there that I'm surprised with those settings are coming through on that microphone.
All right, well, very good there, Doug. And Jim, I'm going to say 7-3 to you guys and call it a night there. It's getting way past my bedtime here now.
Okie dokie. I don't go to bed until 5 in the morning.
Oh, man.